Fire in the hole! Let's cook a special chicken for Sandra. Hey, while we're looking at the fire, let me explain what I got. I've got 2 charcoal baskets set up here. I've got a chunk of mesquite wood in each basket. That's all we're going to need is 1 little chunk of wood. And I've got 2 Weber fire starter cubes at one end of the basket. So it's going to burn into kind of a minion method snake modified kind of a deal. So it's going to be a long burn. It takes about an hour and a half to cook a chicken. Anyway, let's get to the chicken. Stay tuned. So I got to tell you about my favorite subscriber, Sandra. Sandra doesn't eat beef. She doesn't eat pork. She likes chicken. I occasionally make a chicken, but I try not to make too much chicken because it's not very, people on YouTube don't want to see chicken. They want to see beef. They want to see prime rib and pork. But anyway, I make a chicken every once in a while because we eat a lot of chicken here. So anyway, this is my chicken, and I'm going to stuff him with some herbs. I've got some parsley, some Italian flat leaf parsley here that I'm going to cut up. Cut that up. That's just going in his cavity, just like that. Stuffing it in the cavity. I've got some lemon that I'm going to cut up. Piece of lemon here. I cut the end off the lemon and just take like the middle piece. Just like a thick slice of lemon and stuff up in there. Maybe 2. Yeah. If I can get 2 in there, that'll be good. I don't know if there's room for 2. Anyway, then we got some cilantro. Now you all know me, you know I love cilantro. So we're going to put some cilantro in there. Let me cut off some cilantro. Probably not going to have room for everything in there. But anyway, here's some nice cilantro up in his cavity. And I did have room for the cilantro. And there you go with some cilantro, parsley, and lemon up inside. We also want to throw some cloves of garlic up inside of him. I'm going to just smash these up and shove them up inside the chicken. About 4 cloves of garlic. Garlic is good stuff. It's good inside of a chicken. Good to put it up in there. That's 3. Oh man, if you could smell that, it smells good already. It's got garlic and cilantro. And you may recognize the fact that I use cilantro and parsley in the chimichurri sauce. So here's some more garlic for inside of that. 4 cloves of garlic inside the chicken. And we're just going to kind of fold the skin over that. Now, here's something you can do with a chicken if you're careful. Now, let me slice up this lemon. Probably should slice another lemon. If you're careful, you can take your finger and get up under the skin and shove a lemon slice up under the chicken skin. Can you see that? Isn't that kind of cool, isn't it? You can also take some parsley or oregano or cilantro and shove up in there too. And also, it wouldn't hurt to shove some garlic up there. So let me take a piece of garlic, smash it flat, and shove that up under his skin too. Why not? If you can do it. It's really hard working with these gloves. Here you go. There's some garlic. So you've got a piece of lemon, some garlic, and some cilantro up under his skin. I'm going to cut off another piece of lemon. How's it doing so far, Sandra? Looking good, eh? Okay, let me get a slice of lemon for the other side. There you go. Get up under his skin like this with the slice of lemon. Oh yeah. You could call this lemon pepper chicken, but I'm not calling it that. I'm calling it Sandra's chicken. Because this is Sandra's chicken. Put some cilantro up there. So he's stuffed with herbs and garlic and lemon. And he's got some up under his skin. I hope you can see that. Let me put some more garlic up under there. Another clove of garlic. Smash it flat to release the essential oils. Shove it up under his skin. A little bit more cilantro up under his skin. There you go. Okay, now all we got to do now is season them. And we're going to season them with some salt, pepper, and garlic that I have in my salt pig. And I'm just going to get this everywhere on that chicken. Now you could put some of Tango Joe's chicken and rib rub, or you could put something else, but I've decided to go with this salt, pepper, and garlic. Got to get all over them. Every little nook and cranny has to have salt, pepper, and garlic in it. There you go. Okay, got them rubbed down. Get them flipped back around. Rub them down some more. Won't hurt. Won't hurt it a bit. There you go. Okay, the chicken's prepped. Now let's make the rest of this meal. Stay tuned. Okay, I got my chicken prepped up. I got my cast iron skillet out here. What we're going to do is throw some Tsang's stir-fry oil in the bottom of that skillet, because we love Tsang stir-fry oil. We love the taste of garlic and cilantro, right? Of course we do. We put it in our chicken. We put garlic and cilantro in our chicken, and now we got garlic and cilantro in our skillet, and now we're going to put some onions in the skillet, some red onion that I cut up like this. That's one whole large red onion right there. Let's get that whole thing in there. Screw it. How's that look? Not too shabby. Okay. Now we need some mushrooms. What I got, well, let me put the potatoes in first. We got some of these little baby potatoes. These little round potatoes. They come pre-washed. We're going to throw some of them in there. Potatoes, onions so far, with Tsang stir-fry oil on them. You see where I'm going with this, I think, Sandra, don't you? You figured it out, haven't you, baby? What's going on here? We're going to put these potatoes all around the perimeter of our chicken, like that. Get them on here. There's a potato, here a potato, there a potato. Okay, if we can fit some more in there later, we will, but right now, I'm a little worried about what's going to fit and what's not. We've got a bunch of kinds of mushrooms. We've got regular button mushrooms that we're going to throw in there, like that. These are regular old run-of-the-mill white mushrooms that we're going to throw in there. You want to use as much mushrooms as you can get in this dish, because this is what this dish is all about, the mushrooms. We've got some portobello mushrooms that have been sliced. Those are beautiful. Beautiful sliced portobellos. Gonna get them in there. As many as I can get in there. Chicken's gonna be riding high on mushrooms. That's just like the green bastard. He was high on mushrooms once. Anyway, we get our mushrooms in there. That's the portobello mushrooms. Then I think we're gonna have to cut up some shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms are these babies, and they're excellent, but I think we're gonna cut them in half. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut them in half and get some shiitake mushrooms in there. In case you never had shiitake mushrooms, they're delicious. They're different from other mushrooms. Should probably cut the stem off them. Anyway, there's some shiitake mushrooms. So we got quite a bit of mushrooms in there, Sandra. I hope you like mushrooms. I know you like chicken, and I know you like garlic. But we don't know about the mushrooms. We're going to find out about the mushrooms. I love shiitake mushrooms. I love all kinds of mushrooms. Portobello, shiitake, they're all in there. And what we're going to do now is hit that with some Tsang stir-fry oil all over it. You know, Tsang's got the beautiful flavor of garlic. Have I mentioned that yet today? Probably about 15 times, right? Okay, there's so we've got our potatoes, onions, and mushrooms. We're going to take some of that salt, pepper, and garlic and lay it on there like that. How's that look? SPG, babies, nothing better. Nothing better in the world. SPG. And we're going to lay our chicken right on top of that, like so. There you go. That's all there is to it. We're going to put that on the grill. How's that look? That looks like something fit for royalty right there, if you ask me. Look at that beautiful cilantro and parsley. That's what I use in chimichurri sauce, and garlic. You've got the lemon up under the skin. There's lemon inside of him. the mushrooms, the potatoes, the onions. This is a complete meal that we're going to cook on the grill. So let me get that puppy on the grill and get him smoking, and I'll show you what that looks like. Stay tuned. That chicken's looking and smelling excellent. He's been on the grill for about an hour. He's not quite done though. He's got some time to go. We're going to spin him around and get some even cooking on him. And then we'll, let's drink a beer. Stay tuned. There's the ridiculously frosty Root Boy mug, and here's today's beer. This is Dogfish Head Woolrich Pennsylvania Tuxedo, a pale ale brewed with Pennsylvania spruce tips. I guess that's the tips of trees. Pennsylvania Tuxedo pays homage to the flannel-suited hunters and gatherers who dwell deep in the backcountry of north-central Pennsylvania. Brewed in collaboration with the family-run outdoor clothing company Woolrich, Pennsylvania Tuxedo has a grassy citrus kick complemented by the resinous conifer notes of fresh green spruce tops. Do I want spruce trees in my beer? That's the question. Let's find out. You know, Dogfish Head, they're a very innovative company. They're always coming up with something new. And so, you know, it could be good. It's always hit and miss with them. Let's pour out some of this Pennsylvania Tuxedo. It's a beautiful amber looking ale. Actually, not too much head on that roll, the way I like it, not the way you like it. Some of that ice off my mug. That's a very pretty color to that, almost amber ale. They say it's a pale ale. Let's take a sniff of it, see what it smells like. Hey, Sandra, do you like beer? I don't even know. Anyway, let's take a sniff of that. Oh, you can smell the hint of pine in there and the hops. It smells great, actually. It smells like a good IPA. Let's take a taste of that roll. Let's quaff the froth off it, baby. Wow, that's interesting. You can taste the pine, which you can normally taste pine in an IPA, but it comes from the hops. But this comes from actual spruce tips. I guess they put spruce tips in there. Anyway, there you go, Pennsylvania Tuxedo. That's a picture of a Pennsylvania tuxedo, a guy in a plaid suit. From the Woolrich whatever company. There you go, that's today's beer, babies. Let's check on our chicken and take a taste of it, Sandra. I wish I could give you a taste, but you know how things are, baby. Okay, stay tuned. My chicken is done at 165. It's gonna take a taste of it. Maybe break off a wing right here. I know I'm not gonna get any of that good lemony flavor. I'll get some of the peppery flavor. I got a piece of portobello mushroom right here. I'm gonna stick that in my mouth right now. That looks good. That's the best part, the mushrooms. But there's the wing. Don't that chicken look good? Sandra, how did I do? Did I pass the audition, baby? Let me take a taste of that wing. Boy, oh boy. I know I say this every time, but I really hooked it up. That's a really good chicken. So flavorful. You can taste the lemon and the pepper. That's the best. Babies, I know I say it every time, but I hooked it up. I hooked up a chicken for Sandra. You know what I always say? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go over and see my boy, the Green Bastard. The Green Bastard is a hell of a trip. He's off the hook. He's wild. He's a wild man. So go check him out. You'll dig him. Green Bastard. Like I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. Go check out the Green Bastard. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but this is good. This is a good chicken. And I hope you like it, Sandra. This one's for you, baby. And come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. You got that going for you. You get to watch me drink beer. And this Tennessee Tuxedo, or Pennsylvania Tuxedo, Dogfish Head, it's got me a tad confused. 8.5 ABV. Really, Really good beer. Very amber, beautiful beer. Ah, that's a good beer. All right, babies. Happy New Year. See you next week. Bye.